It is now my pleasure to welcome the Society's President and CEO, Cyndi Zagieboylo.
Thank you so much. That was great. I love that whistle. Good afternoon and welcome. It's just so energizing to be with all of you. The collective experience, talent, dedication, and passion in this room has and will continue to change the world. Together, we are stronger. It's such a simple and powerful statement. It describes what the MS movement is all about. All of us coming together, sharing experiences and knowledge, and contributing all that we can. Our collective actions accelerate progress and connect people to the solutions they need to live their best lives. We share a vision of a world free of MS. Each person, every conversation, every connection is an opportunity to contribute. I see examples of this all the time. A few months ago, I heard from Patrick, whose wife, Kimberly, has MS. Patrick let me know all about the family's participation in society activities. They were all in the MS movement, attending programs, support group meetings, Everyday Matters series, Walk MS, MS Challenge Walk, and they were just getting ready for Muckfest MS. His reason for reaching out that day was to talk about a disappointing interaction with the society. His family's experience with the society had been supportive since his wife's diagnosis. When Kimberly was diagnosed, the website, talking with an MS specialist at the Information Resource Center, and the Knowledge is Power program were wonderful resources and help to his family. On this occasion, Patrick had just accepted an exciting new and demanding new job, and Kimberly needed to make a decision about changing their health insurance. When the cognitive challenges of MS got in her way, Patrick suggested that Kimberly call the Society's Information Resource Center. Great idea, right? Well, despite previously positive experiences, this time was a disappointment. The response Kimberly received inadvertently caused more confusion and increased her frustration. Not what we are going for. Her cognitive challenges caused by MS were not obvious or recognized by the MS specialist who took her call. And thank goodness Patrick reached out, alerting us to an opportunity for how we get better, how we must continually improve. After we reconnected to the IRC health insurance specialist to get through the imminent health insurance challenge facing Kimberly and Patrick, we focused on learning from this experience. When there is a problem to solve or an obstacle in the way, my first thought is, who can help? Well, two people, in this case, came to mind immediately. Mindy Alpert was my first call. Mindy is a longtime volunteer, and she currently serves on the National Board of Directors. At some point in the conversations I've had with Mindy, she mentioned concern that we aren't doing enough to ensure awareness of cognitive symptoms caused by MS. By sharing her experience and interest, Mindy let me know that she wanted to help us get better. And now I knew how to use that. Mindy and Kimberly connected to share their experience with a challenging, often misunderstood symptom of MS. What can we do to equip IRC staff? Bringing together people who have offered to share and discuss their experiences with the cognitive challenges of MS was a first step. Then we leveraged the expertise and experiences of author, volunteer, and person with MS, Jeffrey Gingold, who worked with Kimberly, Mindy, and Society staff members to design a learning opportunity for the 50 staff in the Information Resource Center. Kimberly, Mindy, and Jeffrey shared their experience with symptoms that affect their memory and ability to process information. 3 training sessions have occurred so far, and we expect this to be a continually evolving staff curriculum so that the MS Society has a continuous improvement discipline focused on ensuring that people affected by MS can live their best lives. This disappointing experience turned into a better solution for how staff partner and learn from people affected by MS. Together, we are stronger. We must continue to get stronger, to be better. The National MS Society exists because there are people with MS, and we, all of us, want a world free of MS. We are at an important moment. We have just completed a 5-year strategic plan and launched a new strategic plan for the years 2016 to 2018. So if you're doing that math, you've noticed that this is a 3-year plan. We believe that shorter time span allows us to more specifically focus our resources to achieve impact. It also reflects an ability to be dynamic in an ever-changing MS landscape. We must meet the challenges of MS wherever they may be, from ensuring everyone can get their treatments they need to being an easy-to-access, relevant, and trusted source of MS information in a world of information overload. The possibilities in what we can accomplish are extraordinary. And it is and I'm going to use the word amazing, it is our amazing shared progress we've made in the past 5 years that brings us to this moment. And I can say this as someone who's a 30-year veteran in the MS movement. Finding solutions for people affected by MS is my life's work, even though I don't think I realized that when I joined the organization as a services associate in Massachusetts back in 1985. At that time, there were no treatments for MS, none. Answers from research seemed too far away, and there were fewer resources to manage the daily challenges. Nerve repair couldn't even be imagined. Diagnosis of the disease was inconsistent and often inconclusive, sometimes taking years to validate. The public often confused MS with muscular dystrophy, Jerry's kids. And Rolodexes and the US mail were the most essential communication tools. Wow, that really takes you back, doesn't it? And the National MS Society was a very different organization. What it meant to live with MS was also dramatically different. We have come so far. Let's reflect on the progress of just the past 5 years and consider the impact we've achieved. We have accelerated research breakthroughs. We have successfully completed the largest fundraising campaign for MS research in history, $250 million, funds for 818 research projects to stop MS in its tracks, restore what has been lost, and end MS forever. The National MS Society is recognized as the catalyst for all major advancements in MS research, connected with all available MS treatments, with 5 therapies approved during just these past 5 years. And this includes the first oral therapies. And all of you helped make this possible, all of you. During this time, research giving grew by 167%. And people like Chuck and Margie Barancik give their time, talent, and treasure to ensure we accelerate our pace. Chuck and Margie wanted their donations to fuel innovation in MS research, to inspire researchers in the MS field to persevere. And we are inspired by the amazing careers of Barancik Prize winners. This year, the winner is a team of researchers, Doctors Laura Balser, Peter Calabrese, and Elliot Froman. And just like all of us in the MS movement, they inspire each other to think in new ways and are more effective at solving problems when they do it together. This is the power of making connections. We do our best work so that each person with MS can live their best life with more connections to information, resources, and others with shared experiences. 5 years ago, we didn't have an online social community. Just this past year, more than 600,000 people connected with each other and shared information and experiences. Additionally, 200,000 individuals received support they needed by making a phone call. No matter how people want to connect, we are here. We will be with people through whatever challenge MS creates. No one has to go through MS alone. Just this month, as the MS community shared stories and experience of what it's like to have a parent with MS, one online post went viral. Sarah Hedler shared a story about how she brought her wedding to her mother, who lived in a care facility, because her mother was unable to attend the wedding. It was a story so moving, it went viral, touching more than 3 million individuals. We'll hear from Sarah and share more about how MS affects the entire family later this week. We ensure that the voices of people affected by MS are heard and drive change wherever it's needed. More than 110,000 activists across the country have written to or visited their legislators to create understanding and change for people with MS. MS activists are responsible for the $22.4 million directed specifically to MS treatment, to MS research by the Department of Defense budget. If it wasn't for this critical part of the MS movement, there would be less MS research. Our country would have fewer accessible buildings. There would be more Americans without health insurance. And people with MS would have fewer accessible transportation options, fewer insurance-covered physical therapy sessions, more restrictions on MS medications in insurance formularies, fewer pathways to public parks, and the list goes on. Sharing your experience and what is important to you leads to improvements for everyone. We engage everyone who wants to do something about multiple sclerosis to fuel progress. Hundreds of thousands across the country generously raise money and give personally. Raise your hand if you've ever walked, or biked, or mucked, or DIY'd, or if you've made a contribution to the MS Society. Let me see, raise both hands. That's everybody, I think. You look awesome. The National MS Society is recognized as a fundraising leader in the nonprofit world, and you are the reason why. Remember last year when we launched our wellness initiative? There's been so much progress in this year in tackling the area of wellness so that we can develop the solutions that people with MS need. And now our wellness focus is paying off in another way. Because of the Society's commitment to wellness, we got the attention of Fitbit. Any Fitbit users? Very good. Very good. Fitbits are wearable devices, for those of you who don't know. They're wearable devices that help individuals track everything from steps to your heart rate. Here's a new way for you to participate. Starting next Monday, November 9th, through November 20th, Fitbit users can log their activity to earn points that will help us raise funds. Fitbit selected us to be one of only 3 charities to be part of their 2015 Fit for Good campaign. What an awesome program to support our commitment to wellness. So if you have a Fitbit like I do, join me for some friendly competition by logging your miles on the Fit for Good dashboard and share it on social media to get us points. You can even participate if you don't have a Fitbit by using the free Fitbit app. And we can win between $150, if we lose, we get $150, up to $500,000. That's $500,000 we're going for. And we have to do it together because together we are stronger. We've accomplished so much in these last few years. Last 5 years, let's just pause for one moment, take a deep breath, and take pride in the work that we've accomplished. The world is a better place for people affected by MS. And our progress poises us to accomplish even more. There is great urgency in our work. We must continue to move faster to find solutions for every person affected by this disease. We embark on a set of new and ambitious goals that were approved enthusiastically and unanimously last year by the Society delegates. With our new strategic plan, we have reaffirmed the Society vision and stated our mission to reflect what people with MS want and expect from their MS society. Our promise is ambitious and powerful. People affected by MS can live their best lives as we stop MS in its tracks, restore what has been lost, and end MS forever. To achieve this mission, we must accomplish 3 things. First, people must have effective treatment choices and solutions to the challenges of MS. Second, people affected by MS are connected to the individuals, information, and resources they need to move their lives forward. And last, individuals and organizations are mobilized to generate resources that accelerate progress and maximize impact. In order to achieve the effective treatment choices and solutions, we must expand our leadership in global research. As the largest MS society in the world, we are providing leadership in the International Progressive MS Alliance, helping to galvanize the world to find solutions for progressive MS specifically. Global research collaboration is being fueled by 12 member countries, including the United States, Australia, Canada, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Spain, and the United Kingdom, along with the MS International Federation. Galvanize the world. We have also created an industry forum comprised of pharmaceutical companies to ensure that treatment discoveries will actually get to market. Growth of the global research funding for progressive MS continues to expand through the work of the Alliance. And once a solution is found, we must ensure it is available to all who need it. People affected by MS must be connected so that they can be more powerful than their MS. They must be able to share experiences and learn from one another, in person, over the phone, and online, whatever works for them. And they need information to make complex decisions. And the Society must be a trusted partner that is mobilizing the entire MS movement to accelerate progress and raise more funds. We must increase our resources and most effectively allocate resources to achieve our goals. Over the next few days, you'll hear about the progress of our $250 million Now MS Research campaign and how you can help with the very last bit of the funds needed to complete the campaign. We will declare victory in the weeks ahead. But then what's next after that? The MS Society always strives to be the best organization we can be for people with MS. And that means we don't rest on any laurel, not even a $250 million one. We are going to celebrate that success and then take that energy and learning to do something even bigger and bolder. Nothing can stand in our way of funding the needed solutions to change the world. And we will deploy our precious resources to the highest good. We've made impressive progress in becoming a most effective organization, doing work where it is best accomplished. For example, we are currently moving to one finance team. It doesn't make sense to repeat finance functions in every office. One unified plan makes sense. And the centralization of finance and accounting enables us to have one comprehensive society budget with all its components totally integrated so that we can make informed and nimble decisions. And it's not easy to change. We must always remember that it is not about us. It's about creating impact in the lives of people with MS. Sometimes we have to do very hard things in order to make that happen. The Society's new strategic plan sets out the goals and strategies by which we will focus and prioritize our work. It also articulates how we create specific impact across everything we do, including the way we measure and report on progress and impact. In fact, measuring impact is at the core of this strategic plan. We've all heard the saying that you are what you measure. We must be able to track our progress and measure our impact, evaluate where we are now, then continuously improve. Tomorrow morning, we're going to hear from keynote speaker Jason Saul just how powerful impact is in accelerating our work and progress toward changing the world for people with MS. I'm sure that you can hear and hopefully feel my excitement for how the Society continues to strengthen and improve, how we must keep in touch with what it means to live with MS today and partner with people affected by MS so that no one has to face MS alone. But I also, okay. I also hope you hear and feel the weight of how much we have yet to accomplish for people with MS. And it continues to require each and every one of us working together so that not a moment, an opportunity, or a dollar is wasted. We bring together the voices, experiences, and expertise of the Kimberlys, the Patricks, the Mindys, and the Jeffreys to solve complex problems. It takes all of us. Our promise is daunting and so powerful. People affected by MS live their best lives as we stop MS in its tracks, restore what has been lost, and end MS forever. Together, we are stronger. Together, we will change the world for people affected by MS. Thank you.